Hello and welcome to episode 99 of the podcast, The Pocket Stylist. I'm Lisa Talbot. I am an award-winning personal stylist. And today I want to talk to you about something that actually has come up a couple of times recently. And it's about bringing the spring trends into the workplace. And what's really interesting when we talk about trends, sometimes you can feel a little bit slave to those trends of wanting to have to get the new pieces for the new season and how it's going to work in your wardrobe. It's really not difficult. I always think the trends are very much about looking at what's modern for the season ahead and seeing if and how you want to incorporate it into your wardrobe. Now, there is no definitive rule that says you must, but sometimes what it does, it just creates a little bit of an injection of something new into your wardrobe, and it keeps your look very, very modern. Now, you can still have your style personality with regards to whether you're a bit dramatic or whether you're classic or whether you're feminine or whether you're more of a natural. You can have that, but you can use the season's trends just to create that lovely modern look. And what we always say, don't we? Sometimes we say, oh, I just fancy something a little bit new, or I haven't actually got that and I'd like to try it. So, and also what's really interesting is the workplace for women can be sometimes, and again, it depends on the industry that you're in, but it can be sometimes feel like you've created this uniform that you wear to work. So it might be the dresses, it might be trousers with a jacket, it might be skirts with shirts, it might be however you've chosen to create that wardrobe. But what's really interesting, it seems to be sometimes it's the workplace that we feel a little bit more not unimaginative, but the area which we don't feel that we can experiment as much. It's when we then go into our casual wardrobe, we think, oh yeah, I could wear a little bit more color, or actually, yes, I could do this. Now, the workplace, as we call it, could be so many different scenarios. It could be back in the office. It could be face-to-face meetings. It could be networking if you're a business owner. The workplace is so many different things. It could be working from home, because we all know that the majority and lots more of us work from home than we ever have done before. So think of the workplace as in what you do when you go to work. And then you can think of, actually, how can I inject some of these season's trends, if you want to, into your wardrobe to give you that lovely, modern, fresh look that you can have when you're at work, gives you confidence, puts you in a great mindset, and then also allows you to feel comfortable throughout your day. So I've picked 4 of this season's trends that I think are really, really easy for you to inject into your wardrobe. So number 1 is color. So if you think about the colors that are out this season, so we've got those beautiful pastel colors such as the pastel pinks, that lovely soft lemon. We've got the gorgeous powder blue and kind of that mint green. They are great colors to add into your wardrobe specifically for you to be able to wear to work. They're soft, they're delicate. They pull items together. They carry a blue undertone. So if you are a blue undertone, you will absolutely love these colors. If you're not a blue undertone, think of another color that is yours that you can wear with it that will support that blue undertone to still allow you to wear it. So those colors for sure are colors that you can inject. If you're a bit more of a stronger personality, a bit more dramatic, then think about adding maybe some of the vibrance this season. You know, we've got those gorgeous cerise pinks, those cobalt blues, those wonderful greens, and also the oranges and the reds, but they're bright, they're strong, they're powerful. And again, if you feel confident wearing those, then think about injecting them in. You don't have to inject them in the form of a piece of clothing. It could be a handbag, it could be a pair of shoes, it could be a necklace, it could be your glasses, could be anything you choose it to be. But think of those colors. Now, if adding color in kind of scares you a little bit, You can also think of the neutrals that are around this season. So those lovely mocha colours, the beiges, the creams, some of the whites, some of those gorgeous tans, the real base neutrals in the kind of creams and the beiges, they look gorgeous together. There is something incredibly luxurious looking about those tones. So you can add those in. So point one, think about adding in color, because that will really give your workplace look a little bit of a boost. Point two. Now, tailoring is huge this season. And tailoring is in two different ways, really. It's in a relaxed form or it's in a formal look. So depending on what your role is and the business and the industry that you're working in, you could add tailoring in very, very easily. Now, we've got tailoring in its neutral colors, such as its blacks, its grays, its navies. We've also got the pinks, the blues, in the powder tones, in the vibrant tones. So you can add it in a way that you feel comfortable, one that makes you feel good, but also that will work in your workplace. So tailoring is a brilliant way to add in to an outfit and this season's trends into your workplace look. If you think about it, we've got tailoring with straight cut trousers. We've got tailoring with tapered trousers. We've got tailoring with wide leg trousers. We've also got some of the tailoring with the skirts, etc. So there's a great way of adding tailoring in. You could have a formal blazer. You could have a knitted blazer. You could have an oversized blazer. Think about how you can wear tailoring into your workplace. And it's really interesting, isn't it? Because if you look back a good few years ago, you will see that tailoring was, everyone used to say, well, I wear a suit to work. Whereas you can still wear a suit to work, but it's a very different kind of suit. But yeah, think about tailoring because that's brilliant as well. Point three. Now, for some, this might come as a bit of a shock, but summer black is a huge trend this season. So if you feel comfortable wearing black and you like wearing black, and you've probably got something in your wardrobe that's black, it's going to be on trend and it's going to be perfect. You can add some color to it if you want to. You could maybe, like we said earlier, go for an accessory with some color, change the shoes. But summer black is a massive trend. So it could be a beautiful dress that you've got. It could be some black trousers. It could be a black top. It can be anything. So I think people also find black a very easy color to work because it's quite formal. It's quite strict and it gives that kind of appearance. So yeah, you can use summer black, but don't forget, you can still use different fabric when you think of black, because you could use a little bit of embroidery anglais. You could go for a little bit of a chiffon. So you can soften black as well just by choosing and changing the fabrics. So that is point three. Now, the last one is point four, which is draping. Now, this season for spring, we're seeing draping as a huge trend. And what's really lovely, it supports so many body shapes. But if you do carry a little bit of weight through your tummy, then draping is going to be your best friend for the spring, summer season. Think of some of those tops that have got the draping. Think of some of the dresses that have got the draping. It's an amazing illusionizer. It will allow you to feel incredibly confident and incredibly comfortable all day long. So whether you get the train up to your workplace, whether you're jumping in the car, whether you're walking, whatever, you can absolutely choose draping. It's so flattering, but also you can create the most wonderful silhouette with a dress or a top. We can still create the most amazing shape, but it will move through the tummy. So if you do carry any weight through your tummy, it's just fantastic. So we can use draping as well. You can also then maybe add in a jacket, maybe a bit of the tailoring. Maybe you can add in one of the colors. So yeah, it's a great place to be actually at the moment. The spring summer trends, there's a lot of them. But from my perspective, how you can get spring trends into your workplace, these are the top four, because they're very, very easy to do. I don't need you to overthink it. I don't need you to over rotate on it. I don't need you to worry about it. I don't want it to cause you more time and hassle. I just want you to think, right, if I had to pick 4 things that I could choose to do to my workplace wardrobe, if that's what you want to do, these are the things that I would definitely say to you to add in, because they are great ways for you to just up level, elevate your workplace wardrobe without too much effort. So I hope that has helped you today, how to bring the spring trends into your workplace wardrobe. I hope, and this, as always, I really, really appreciate all the listens, all the feedback, all the reviews, and all the likes that the podcast is getting. Next week is episode 100 of the podcast, The Pocket Stylist. So I'm unbelievably proud and relieved to get to episode 100, because it is a massive, massive milestone. And I couldn't do it without all of you who listen and support and pop me ideas for the topics, etc., etc. So everybody have a super day, and speak to you all soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.